It was like a finals game. The arrival, the atmosphere around the building, in the hallways here at Staples Center. Kobe seemed very at peace.
Yes,
kind of handled it like a big game early on where you just ease your way into it. The emotion has been kind of pushed away or aside. And one last time, these two who have known that this was their farewell together. Gary Vitti means so much to so many Lakers. We'll talk about that as we go through. And all those folks who Kobe's bumping fists with along that table, that scorer's table, everybody there has been there 25, 30 years. They've seen every second of the Kobe Bryant era here in Los Angeles, and they're here tonight. 28.
Well, when you watch Utah, they are the youngest team in the league in regards to service and then also in age. But they have a lot of talent here, and they're playing tonight without their two centers. The center.
Russell finds Hibbert, and the Lakers on the board after nearly 5 minutes.
Well, that's his look, and that's where he's been scoring this year.
Oh, turn back the clock there to block Trevor Booker, and desperate to get to the basket and score, and he does.
There you go. I like the fact that he has the energy. He has the energy right now. That's the third time that he's broken down the defense to get to the rim. And he's what they call a 50-50 guy, getting everything that's loose.
Kobe.
Oh, boy.
Jacks a two.
Oh, boy.
4 in a row for Bryant after missing his first 5. Joe Ingles, the second-year Aussie, 29 years old, knocks down the three. Look at Kobe. Give me the ball. Feeling it. Firing.
Oh,
got them all.
This is like old times now. I mean, are they up? And this is what they came for.
No, I have decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA.
With the 13th pick in the 1996 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant.
The future? I don't know. That's a long way down the road.
It sure is. You got 19 or 20 years to play with the Lakers.
Yeah, 19 or 20 at least.
A prescient interview that was with Chick Hearn and Kobe. It was 20. And in the 4 major sports, Gordie Howe, 25 in the NHL, Brooks Robinson and Yaz, 23 in baseball, Lions kicker Jason Hansen, 21 in the NFL. With one team, no one has played more years in the NBA than Kobe Bryant's 20 with the Lakers.
For a while there, the league was trying to outlaw it. We see it every so often, but a player of his level is going to get that call. I don't care when he does it. It's a quick move and underneath under that defensive hand, which is out forward.
As he comes to the line here for 3, Hubie, third on the all-time NBA scoring list. And we do point out,
right,
as you were talking at breakfast with us today, don't forget that Abdul-Jabbar, Malone, Jordan, Chamberlain all spent years in college. Kobe coming right from high school, as we showed you, Lower Merion, for his 20-year run in the NBA.
Well, no doubt about that, Mike. But then when you look at what he has accomplished in that period of time to do it for the 20 years, that's why you're seeing legendary players and then all NBA type of players with such admiration, because they know how difficult it is to do 10 years, never mind 20 years in this business and operate at that level.
Already more points than his final road game at Oklahoma City a couple of nights ago. Kobe has 15, scored 13 at OKC the other night. Quinn Snyder was an assistant coach with the Lakers in 2012. He was the head coach at Missouri, of course, played for Coach K as Chris Johnson goes inside, who's been an assistant with Greg Popovich the last couple of years. Larry Brown, of course, Coach K at Duke. It's a pretty impressive list.
Well, he ran the D-League team for the San Antonio Spurs,
right,
for 4 years. So every place that he has been, he's been able to do it. And then people, whenever he decides to move to go to a better place, he's going and he's being attracted by excellent coaches at the NBA level. Then when he got the break, he was the assistant in Atlanta with Coach Budenholzer before he moves here to Utah. So you like what you see from him, you like what you see from the team, and also their management is doing a good job putting together a talent base that plays his style of basketball.
Rebounded by with Hayward, and the run by Booker. runs the floor. That's the energy guy. Quinn Snyder wants to keep coming off the bench. Gives them such a jump.
Well, you can see anytime that they push the ball hard, Mike, they get an uncontested layup at the other end. And that's one of the biggest problems with the Lakers through this entire season, their transition execution.
Randall, no. Clarkson follows and flushes it down.
I really like Clarkson. Whether you want to say a starter for a playoff team, but a definite solid backup on an excellent playoff team. That's going to the maybe third or fourth round.
Withy got fouled and he'll have a chance for a three-point play. So what is incredible. 3 straight titles, Kobe and Shaq together. And really, the chasm split the city. You were for Kobe or you were for Shaq. Longtime Laker fans. They tried to piece it together. Peyton and Malone for one dream team run kind of in 2004. It just didn't happen, and then Shaq moved on, and the rest is history. But for all the acrimony and conversation about them not getting along, it's just great to see on Kobe's farewell night. There's one of the greats in his own right, Hall of Famer Shaquille O'Neal, courtside.
Well, you know,
Bryant on the drive.
Nice. Every time he's gone to the basket tonight, Mike, he's been able to blow right by the defender. So like goal time, and then get a good percentage shot.
Shot and made both fourth quarter free throws to tie the game. And then the Lakers gave a foul and Kobe came out. Here he is for 3.
Nice. That was a dagger. That's the old Kobe. That ball fake, shed that defender, stepped underneath in his comfort zone.
He might score 40 tonight. He's got 21 points. It's Gordon Hayward. He responds with a 3 of his own. He's made 142 of those this year.
Finish the story. Finish the story.
With Kobe? Utah Jazz had hoped that they would be playing for a chance to get themselves into the playoffs tonight. Some tough losses down the stretch as Trey Lyles scores that. With a sampling of this star-studded crowd tonight. D'Angelo Russell inside with the basket. His first points of the evening. Really, the atmosphere outside. Did some live shots for SportsCenter, walked around the Staples Center. It felt like a playoff atmosphere. Laker fans have not been able to celebrate their team for so long. Kobe behind the back, Russell between the legs, Randall.
All right, that's what we needed right before the quarter ends, and that's where we pick up all of those extra points.
Sheldon Mack on the drive, able to collect it, get the foul on Russell. Has a chance for the three-point play.
You and I always talk about young players biding their time. When we think of Hayward and Mack playing together for Butler in the finals, you know, in the Final Four, you know, for Butler. And then all of a sudden he comes into pros and he just couldn't find his niche. And all of a sudden a trade pops up here in February. He comes to a young team. Not only does he come in here, he moves 2 guys out of the way, becomes a starting guard, giving you 13 a game. And you can see just in his first half what this guy's all about. He is a tough guy, a tough defender.
Really had a love for the game. His grandfather would send videotapes over to Italy as Russell hits the first shot in the second half. So Kobe could watch, study the NBA, of course his time around his dad as well. And they'd come back to the summer, so he'd go to the basketball camps. That's where the love of the game and this great career was born. Born in Philly, so much time in Italy, and as a teenager on through his 30s here, he has been a star in the land of stars. Rodney Hood hits the basket, and Utah maintains that 15-point lead.
The knee where we went to Germany for the blood you know, the circulation of the blood, then the elbow, all right, then the bad finger, and then the shoulder. It's just absolutely amazing that he could sustain that type of play for such a long period of time.
Couldn't get the roll on the 3, but he's going to have another shot at it. To the basket, Kobe.
They wanted a dunk, though. Yeah, they're happy with the hoop. If he ever dunked it, they would have fallen out of their seats.
Looks like that may be the plan tonight. We'll see how much longer Kobe goes here in this third. Hayward has it taken away by Randall, and Clarkson's ahead of the field. Whoa! Jordan Clarkson. Who are going to be the Laker leaders of the future as this team goes to the post-Kobe era after tonight? Big offseason for the Lakers. Bryant on the drive to the basket, hangs and scores.
There you go. He's scoring in spurts.
Always have the utmost respect. He told that to Steve Ashburn, a terrific journalist for NBA.com. Kobe baseline over Neto has 32. Bryant has most of the points. That lob by Huertas is thrown away. Hayward tries to get it this time and gets the end one.
I like the way he played it. He used his body that time to shield the shot, but to get the contact. Now this is just great. Now just watch how he does. He'll turn the body, and he still could get off a strong move off the glass. Now this is Kobe going on his right here, up in traffic, off the glass, boom, miraculously in the rim.
That is the 431st out of his 1,346 games, so just under a third. Hits the three! 35 on the farewell night for Kobe, putting on a show one last time.
You laughed at me when I said I was shaving the other morning and I thought he was going to get 50.
I did.
And then I said, I don't know if he can get up that many shots. Well, he might.
He can.
Watch when he gets the ball, how he goes quickly shifting gears. Oh, pretty move.
Russell with the end one. Roy Hibbert on the nice feed to D'Angelo Russell. This is the three they will review. It's all good over Ingles. It'll be a three.
See, that's so difficult to do behind the three-point line unless you have good legs, strong upper body strength, and then naturally you release. He did all of that without a dribble.
So many great Dodgers of the past to hand the ceremonial first pitch ball down to Vinny. It was just a wonderful, as Russell hits, the Titans back up to a 4-point game. It was just Dodger greatness, LA sports greatness. Guys like Maury Wills, Oral Hershiser, all the way to Greinke, the current stars on the field. It was just Kershaw, I should say. It was just a treat to see. Ingles hits the three. Kobe trying to close out on him, and Ingles with a look and a word back for Kobe Bryant.
He paints the picture so perfectly. You could be lying in bed and you could just see exactly what is happening.
It's the best.
Isn't it?
It's the best.
And he doesn't force the thing. It just rolls out.
Mack off the window for two, makes the 9-point game. We mentioned Chick Hearn, the late great Hall of Fame announcer for the Lakers.
That really was very instrumental on who was coming here.
Going to the basket. 37 for Bryant.
See, we laugh, but I'm telling you, I think he had the same dream I had. Okay?
I gotta let everybody know your story.
I think he's going for 50. I don't know why, but that's how I feel.
Welcome back to Staples Center, where we have one last quarter for Kobe Bryant, the legend. Tell me, Byron, did you see 37 points in him tonight?
No, I didn't.
The guys want to know, how do you get him to 50?
Well, we're going to see. We're going to try. I mean, we just talked to each other real briefly, and he said, Coach, let me go. I feel good. So I'm going to let him start this fourth quarter, and we're going to let him roll with it and see how he goes.
I know that you have a plan for pulling him for the last time so he can get the love that he deserves. What's your plan for that?
Well, that's only if the game is, already in doubt. If the game is close and we got a chance to win it, then obviously I'm going to leave him in there.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Mike?
Now, that's a heck of a stat. Unfortunately, he's 3 for 16 in the three ball. That's what I've been saying. Anytime he goes down in the paint, something good happens.
Down 3 for 17. Nance cleaned it up. And Larry Nance Jr. with the basket. The lefty Aussie Ingles hits the three. He's second year in the league. He's 29 years old. His wife's a world champion netball player.
It's like a summer league game here. We know that. But Whitby has really done a nice job.
He has.
When you think about it, the guy never gets in because usually, Gobert is there, and then they have Favors, and then they'll bring in other guys, and then all of a sudden, this guy never plays. He's only played 50 games all year long, but you just like the talent that they have sitting on the bench. They've got another 7-foot guy from Germany.
That's right. Whippy has it taken away by Nance.
Come on now, you got to get a score here.
Huertas is seeking Kobe for three.
Yes. See, he said, hey, Yubi, I heard the 3 for 16. I'm just going to keep you quiet over there.
He's closing in on the most points ever scored by a player in his final NBA game. It's a remarkable final performance here by Bryant. Miles from the outside connects. Now, As you see, scoring 40 points against every team in the league. Bryant has done that. One of two players. Bob Pettit being the other, obviously the size of the league impacting that. Jordan didn't do it against the Bulls. Bryant here hits another three. 43. What a finale for Kobe Bryant. Guarded by Bryant. Kobe's got the board. The hit ahead to Clarkson.
Nice look up. Nice pass. Oh, pretty move.
Yeah, it was a Lyles pass. Right at the summit. Tariq Black turns away Rodney Hood. Clarkson the lob. Next!
Oh, boy. Oh. Now we're talking about some hops here.
Tonight in his building, 43 points. It's the most points scored by any player in their final NBA game. Jordan Crawford had that mark a couple of years ago. Trying to get Kobe more shots and get him to 50 on his farewell night. Double comes. Pitch to Clarkson. Late shot clock. Clarkson.
Nice.
Got it.
Nice. Good look by Kobe and a great move by Clarkson. That's why I like his talent. Because he can make the three. He's got a nice mid-range game and he drives strong to the rim.
Third assist of the night for Bryant. Neto got it to go.
And Neto's got a nice game, Mike. Kind of solid. When you think of these guys from Brazil, we have 100 international players in the league. We have 9 players from Brazil this year. I think that would surprise a lot of people.
45. Hayward to the basket. Beautiful finish.
Nice move
by Gordon Hayward.
Nice
score on this Utah team this season. That one wasn't good either.
No, I'll tell you
Clarkson
what,
on the push. Here goes Kobe to the basket.
Oh, no.
Lyles tries to squeeze it. Johnson has it. Hayward has Booker.
Ooh.
Timeout. LA. Chips, the athletic trainer for the Lakers, also saying farewell. Big brother is what Byron Scott has referred to him as. He and Kobe have a very special, unique bond. Bryant gets to the basket and has 47 points.
When you have a good trainer, the players know that he'll get them back quickly, that he can take care of their medical problems, but more important, they become trust with him.
Confidant.
And that's right. All of a sudden now, he can help them with their life's problems away from basketball. They are the unsung heroes of every professional basketball team. It's just amazing when you have a great one, the total respect that the players have on and off the court because they know the job.
In the hands of Kobe. We'll see if he gets 50 here. Bryant going to the basket. Kobe Bryant!
There it is!
A 50-point game in his farewell. Couldn't hear the whistle. A travel was called. By the way, it is a 6-point game, so the Lakers are in this one down the stretch. And there it is, the first player to end his career with a 50-point game. That 2009 game, as mentioned, the game at the Garden. Final minute 30. Bryant from 14 has 53. Unbelievable stuff tonight.
You're getting excited with this 50 business, all right? But the people are smelling a W.
4-point game. Kobe's got the Lakers' last tip. Bryant for three. Every last bit of him being left out here tonight. He scored the Lakers' last 13. He has 56 points.
The stamina tonight. The fact that he's been working so hard from half court to the rim on so many drives. The fact that he is still, look at the family. The family,
his 13 teenage daughters just sitting like, Dad, are you serious?
And this is just spectacular. Here they have a chance.
The Lakers down one. Will Kobe give them one last gamer? Bryant on the move with the jumper. He my! 58 points! And the Lakers lead! Out of the corner of the rookie Lyles. Gets to the basket. His layup's no good. Fight for the rebound. It's in the hands of the Lakers. They get it to Kobe. Again, Utah has no timeout, so they have to foul. And Bryant will come to the line for a 60-point game. Foul to give. Beg your pardon, foul to give. So they'll foul again on the inbounds here.
You got to go for the steal. You don't get the steal, you got to foul quickly.
Now he will come to the line for that 60. Utah again is out of timeouts. So there's one here. We had been given words they were out of timeouts, but we do have them for 20, so they can advance the ball and shoot a three no matter what. Here's Bryant, 2 free throws for 60. He has 6 60-point games in his career. Utah will go up the floor with Hayward. 13 seconds left. Hayward on the drive. Layup no good. Rebound gets in the hands of Kobe. Throws it ahead to Clarkson. And Clarkson will dunk it. 4.1 to go. Timeout, Utah. Kobe and Shaq together one more time in a moment of Laker glory. And they have the chance to take Kobe Bryant out. Lakers have 6 players on the floor, and Bryant will leave here.
Here, I'll take him out.
As you look around the building, there are plenty of cheers, also some tears. Some folks are misty-eyed and emotional at this moment. Lyles misses, and the Lakers close out Kobe Bryant's career with a win and one of the great farewell performances in any sport at any time, authored by one of the NBA's all-time greats. Kobe Bryant, 60 points, 23 in the fourth quarter of his farewell game. Kobe is going to address the crowd here after the game as his family assembles and many of the dignitaries and VIPs here tonight will find their way around. His final night, he set the season high, most points scored by a player in the NBA this year.
Go figure. Go figure, all right? Go figure. Come here. Beast mode.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. At this time, I'm pleasing a warm welcome to former teammates of Kobe Bryant, his 20-year career.
Many of those teammates now assembling over by the Lakers bench. John Black, longtime Lakers public relations director. As this will get staged for Kobe address to the crowd here at Staples Center. The Los Angeles Laker fans have had very little to celebrate for the last 3 years. And they might not have much to celebrate over the next year or two. And tonight they came with the hopes that they could enjoy one special night. It was probably more special than they thought it ever could be. Never in your wildest dreams did you think 60. Lamar Odom, who has been through so much with his health and problems. Kobe Bryant has been in touch and close with, and he and Dwayne Wade invited Lamar to a game here a month ago. Among the many. He'll be teammates, peers. We've seen the outpouring of admiration for the constant level of excellence that Bryant pushed, strived for as he hugs Gary Payton. And he achieved most nights, and we see it on his very last night of his career. Frank Hamlin, longtime assistant.
This is beyond anyone's expectations, there's no doubt about it. And especially how slowly the game started. Missing the first 5 shots, then made 5, and then all of a sudden he started to get back into a rhythm. But in the second half, he's been absolutely sensational. But the thing which to me is so important is the incredible admiration by all of the ex-teammates and then also players throughout the league, because they realize that when you say 20 years and 15 years, you were all NBA, first, second, or third team. And that you could sustain that level of play for that amount of years. And then the only thing that has slowed you down in the last 4 was that Achilles, okay, that happened in the playoffs. and you were trying to get your team to the next round by playing 45 minutes a game.
Incredible.
No one ever questioned what he is all about.
Well, here he goes. He will now address the fans here at Staples Center one last time.
Man. Guys, you know, it's, I can't believe how fast 20 years went by. I mean, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And, you know, to be standing here at center court with you guys, my teammates behind me, and appreciating all this, you know, the journey that we've been on. You know, we've been through our ups and been through our downs. And, I think the most important part is that we all stayed together throughout. You know, I grew up a diehard Laker fan. Diehard. I mean, I knew everything about every player that's ever played here. So to be drafted and then traded to this organization and to spend 20 years here, I mean, you can't write something better than this. And I'm more proud of the fact that not about the championships, but about the down years, because we didn't run. We didn't run. We played through all that stuff, and we got our championships, and we did it the right way. And all I can do here is just thank you guys. Thank you guys for all the years of support. Thank you guys for all the motivation. Thank you for all the inspiration. And you know, what's funny, the thing that had me cracking up all night long was the fact that I go through 20 years of everybody screaming to pass the ball. And on the last night, they're like, don't pass it. This has been absolutely beautiful, you guys. I can't believe it's come to an end. You guys will always be in my heart. And I sincerely appreciate it. No words can describe how I feel about you guys. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. God, I love you guys. And I love you guys. And my family, my wife Vanessa, our daughters Natalia and Gianna, you know, thank you guys for all your sacrifice. You know, for all the hours I spent in the gym working and training. And Vanessa, you holding down the family the way that you have. I can't, there's no way that I can thank you enough for that. So, yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And what can I say? Mamba out.